Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about Vivek Ramaswamy and what he can use his time for best right now. So, we recently had a 4.8 magnitude earthquake in New York City, and we felt it all along the East Coast. And it's been a major point of discussion this week by American East Coasters, right? And it was really frightening, right? So I felt it, right? I was sitting in my home, and I was just sitting, in a comfortable chair, and I was like, "Is that Earth? Is that thunder?" And then I looked out the window, and I was like, "There's not a cloud in the sky." And I was like, "Is that a train?" And I was like, "We don't live near any trains, right?" And then that day, everybody I talked to had a different story. Everyone felt this thing, but no one was really impacted by it. So I don't think there were any deaths connected to this, and the damage was really contained, right? So we all felt this earthquake up and down the entire East Coast, right? But there wasn't any damage. And I think what really is like spot on about this is our life now, right? An earthquake is frightening, right? But everything didn't fall apart. And that's where we are right now, right? We have a global murderer, Vladimir Putin, just murdering people in the middle of Europe by the tens of thousands, right? And you're like, that should break everything. We should be at war right now. Like, why is not every American troop boots on the ground to help a sovereign nation who clearly was invaded with absolutely zero reason, right? Why are we allowing a global murderer, right? And so, and then other issues like Joseph Biden, like the American dream is literally dead, right? Like no one talks about getting a house and having two kids and having two cars. That's not even the American dream anymore. Young people don't even discuss it. They don't even discuss it, right? And so this is where we land, right? Like there's these things that are like you're like, that was an earthquake. And we have these low magnitude earthquakes constantly right now, but not everything's falling over, right? It's just like, and I think that might be what Vivek could use his time best for right now, right? So he is in this waiting stage while we wait for President Donald Trump to make him the vice presidential selection. But I think one thing he could do is just to help to reassure the people, the American people, and say, there's still hope. I could still be elected as your vice president, right? And that means that there's still hope, right? So basically, there is a chance that stabilization can occur, and we can stop getting these low magnitude earthquakes that don't knock everything down, but are absolutely terrifying. And I think that's the best way to understand America right now is like not everything's falling over, but we're terrified, right? And it is, and I really think, and Vivek Ramaswamy, he's charismatic, he's confident, he's intelligent, and he can lend his voice to help people get through until this election is finished, because it is abominably tense, right? And I think he could really help encourage the American people, and he should be using his voice to calm people and help people to understand that it's going to be okay. We're not hopeless yet. Every single word you just heard is my humble opinion. What's important is when I get to hear your humble opinion when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider like and subscribing, and have a fetch millennium.